Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Together, everyone, please. Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Shri Shri Paramakarna Nitai Gaura Chanmuki. So I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you. To Srila Prabhupada's Sunday Love Feast here this morning. It's very auspicious to begin the month of Damodar Mass, Kartik month, on Sunday, the day after Sharad Purnima. Of course, every year Kartik begins the day after the month of Damodar, or Damodar Mass begins the day after Sharad Purnima. But today being Sunday, it is special that we can all gather. Later on we will have the beautiful opportunity to worship Lord Damodar, at least half a week to Lord Damodar. So we'd like to acknowledge the pastime of Mother Yashoda trying to tie bound baby Krishna to a wooden grinding mortar. I don't know how much Har Kirtan and Sachi Sutta Prabhu prepare, but I saw recently there was part of a vigil lecture by His Holiness Swayam Bhagavan Keshava Maharaj, where he spoke a little about Damodar and Mother Yashoda and baby Krishna being bound. So I don't know if you'll probably want to show a little of that. We can all hear it together. But in the meantime, we'll go into honor Yashoda Krishna by chanting Shri Nam Kirtan Yashomati Nandana Braja Badu Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana. The translation is, Lord Krishna is the beloved son of Mother Yashoda. So right away, Lord Krishna is the beloved son of Mother Yashoda, the transcendental lover in the land of Braj, the delight of Gokula, Kana, a nickname of Krishna, the wealth of the lives of the gopis. He steals the mind of even Cupid and punishes the Kalya serpent. So the same Krishna that Mother Yashoda would have bound, he also punishes the Kalya serpent. He is the transcendental lover in the land of Braj. He delights in Gokula, and he is the wealth of the lives of the gopis. So this is a special personality we're talking about. These pure holy names of Lord Hari are full of sweet nectarian pastimes. They are full of sweet nectarian pastime, means every name of Krishna have so many pastimes behind it. So every name of Krishna have a few pastimes behind it, and therefore he got that name. He named Madhusudana. He becomes Govinda, any name of Krishna, Yadava, Hayagriva, so many different names of the Lord you can think about, because he would have performed some pastimes. He's called Venugopal, for example. So these pure holy names of Krishna are full of sweet nectarian pastimes. Krishna is the Lord of the 12 forests of Braja. He is ever youthful and is the best of lover. So he's ever youthful because even though, for example, Krishna spent 125 years on the earthly planet when he performed his Vrindavan Leela, but he never aged more than 16 years. Even though he was 100 years or 125 years, he still looked as a fresh rain cloud. He never looked older than 16 years. So he never get old. He is ever youthful and is the best of his lover. He is always playing on a flute, and he is an excellent dresser. He is an excellent dresser. Krishna is a protector. Well, people like to dress. So many persons like to dress, but Krishna will outdo all of us. He is an excellent dresser. Lord Krishna is a protector of the inhabitants of Braja. How he protect the inhabitants of Braj, which is the most famous pastime, that Krishna protect the inhabitants of Braj. Who remember? Huh? I'm not hearing what Hari Kirtan is saying. I'm not hearing what I don't want to hear Hari Kirtan either. Huh? Govardhan. He lifted the Govardhan hill to Okay. I thought you were telling me don't talk about Govardhan. So Hari Kirtan wants me to advertise. How much you're paying? Generally ads this cost a lot, so you have to know how much you're paying. So he wants me to advertise that Shantavigraha Prabhu will be doing a series of discourses on Govardhan during this Kartik, during the month of Kartik. So you will hear a lot of those pastimes. So he protects the inhabitants of Braja by lifting Govardhan, by killing the demons, and what was the demon came? The bull? Huh? Arishtasura. Krishna destroy so many different demons and protect the inhabitants of Braj. Agasura, for example. Agasura. All the boys, stroll into his huge cave-like mouth. And Krishna protect the boys from Bakasura, Agasura, and so many asuras. The destroyer of various demonic dynasties. So you're seeing so many demonic dynasties. Dynasties still exist in the world, but these are all small, little dust-like or speck of a dust-like sizes of demons compared to those times of Krishna. The kind of demons that Krishna destroyed, if they were to exist in today's world, who knows what would have happened? I don't know. It would have been terrible. The keeper and tender of Nanda Maharaj's cows, the giver of pleasure to the cows, land and spiritual senses, the husband of the goddess of fortune, and the butter thief. So that is the butter thief pastime of Krishna, Mak and Chor, that result in Damodar Leela. Mak and Chor pastime result in Damodar Leela, that, Mother Yashoda finally tried to catch Krishna and bound him up, tie him up to the wooden grinding mortar. The beautiful cowherd boy of Nanda Maharaj. So he is the beautiful cowherd boy of Nanda Maharaj. His father was called Nanda Maharaj. Krishna wanders along the banks of the river Yamuna. So if you want to find him where he wanders, on the banks of the Yamuna river. He stole the garments of the young damsels of Braj who were bathing there. He delights in the mellows of the Rasa dance. So yesterday was Rasa dance. Still going on. These are eternal pastimes, so they go on all the time. So yesterday being Sharad Purnima, it says that the Rasa dance took place on Sharad Purnima day. So he delights in the mellows of the Rasa dance. He is very merciful, the lover and beloved of Srimati Radharani, the great dancer of Vrindavan, and the shelter and only refuge of Thakura Bhaktivinod. Bhaktivinod Thakur ki. Can take them two upstairs for the class. Take these two kids upstairs and we go read. Mayapur. Hare Krishna. So Mayapur Chandraduri Prabhu will be doing Yashomati Nandana for us. Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Those of you from Vedanta at the back where we cannot see, you can bring your chairs and come more in front, or there's empty space in these chairs here, so you can come forward. Everybody can come forward. Everyone. With the exception of none, everyone can come forward. Start full from the front chair, go down. Uncle Vishnu, you can step over. If you never step over, then they wouldn't step over. They will stop at you. Ready? You can take Hari ground. You see how nicely the Mataji's full up the front row chair. Watch how nice they look. Prabhu's want to hide at the back. So Ramu Prabhu, take the front row. Thank you. No, the front row. Come over the front row. Yes, let the front row nicely full. Hare Krishna. Yashomati Nandana Brajabadu Nagara. Hare Krishna.
Yashomati Nandana Brajavara Nagara
Yashomati Nandana Brajavara Nagara
Gokula Randana Kana यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवरनागरा
यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवरनागरा
यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवरनागरा
यशोमती नंदन ब्रजभरनागरा
गोकुल रंजन खाना
गोकुल रंजन काना
गोपी परनदन मदना मनोहरा
गोपी परनर्हन मदन मनोहरा
कलियादमन विदाना
दमना विदाना
अमल हरिना अमिया विलासा
अमल हरिना अमिया विलासा
विपिन पुरंदर दविन नगर बोधा
विपिन पुरंदर नवीन नगर भोरा
विपिन पुरंदर नवीन नगर बोधा
विपिन पुरंदर नवीन नगर भोरा
वंशीवदान सुभाषा
वंशीवरान सुभाषा
यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवरनागरा
नंदन ब्रजभरनागरा
ब्रज जन पालन सुरकुल नाशना
ब्रज जन पालन सुरकुल नाशना
नंदा गोदन रखवाला
नंदा गुण रखवाला
गोविंद माधव नवनीत तस्करा
गोविंद माधव नवनीत तस्करा
गोविंद माधव नवनीत तस्करा
गोविंद माधव नवनीत तस्करा
सुंदर नंद गोपाला
सुंदर नंद गोपाला
यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवरनागरा
यशोमती नंदन ब्रजभरनागरा
यमुना तटचर गोपीवशनहरा
यमुना तटचर गोपी वसन हारा
रासरसिक कृपमोया
रसरसिका कृपमोया
श्री राधवल्लभ वृंदावन नटवरा
श्री राधा वल्लभ वृंदावन नटवरा
श्री राधवल्लभ वृंदावन नटवरा
श्री राधा वल्लभ वृंदावन नटवरा
भक्ति विनोदाश्रय
भक्ति विनोदा शाया
भक्ति विनोदाश्रय
विनोदा शाया
यशोमती नंदन भजवरनाकारा
सुमति नंदन भजवरनाकारा
यशोमती नंदन भजवरनाकारा
यशोमति नंदन भजवरनाकारा
गोकुल रंजन खाना
गोकुल रंजन काना
गोकुल रंजन खाना
रंजन काना
गोपी परन धन मदन मनोहरा
गोपी परनरन मरर मनोहरा
गोपी परन धन मदन मनोहरा
गोपी परनरन मरर मनोहरा
कलियाद मन विधाना
काले अरमन विरान
जय राधा वल्लभ राधा वल्लभ राधा वल्लभ राधे
जय राधा वल्लभ राधा वल्लभ राधा वल्लभ श्री राधे
जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर श्री राधे
जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर श्री राधे
जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन श्री राधे
जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन श्री राधे
यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवर नागरा
Mati Nandana Brajavaro Nagara Shri Shri Yashoda Damodara Ki Shri Shri Radha Damodara Ki Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. So as we announced earlier, as we said earlier, this is the month of Damodar, Kartik month. The month of Kartik, you can pull up something and read about the month of Kartik. Month of Kartik is said to be very, very, very auspicious. It's the most auspicious month of the entire year. So last night we were saying that other than Janamastami, Ramnavami and Navratri, of course, we celebrate and observe Navratri. But it is said that the month of Damodar is even more auspicious, that when one performs devotional service, spirituality, God consciousness, throughout this month or during this month, one gain thousandfold benefits. One get much more blessings. And what are those devotional activities that one needs to perform? Or someone may think it is something out of this world. No. It is something within your reach. It is what you do on a daily basis of chanting the name of the Lord. So even if you do the same devotional activity, chanting, hearing Bhagavatam, hearing Gita, hearing any Vedic texts, discussing, engage in kirtan, street chanting, giving out literatures, giving and honoring prasadam. So even if we take prasadam alone, food that is offered to the Lord during the month of Kartik, you get more benefit. Your belly full the same, but you get more spiritual benefit. You know, that's the catch. You get more spiritual benefit during the month of Kartik. So we like to do another bhajan, which we did last Sunday. Again, we'll do it. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite Gokula Tadani Mandala Mahite Mandala Mahite Damodara Rati Vardana Vishe Hari Nishkuta Vrinda Vipinise Brishabhanu Dhari Navasasi Laike Lalita Saki Guna Ramita Vishaki Karunam Karumai Karuna Barite Karuna Barite Sanaka Sanatana Varnita Charite. O Radha, O beloved of Madhava, O you. So that bhajan, the previous one, Yashomati Nandana, addressing Krishna directly. Here, we are addressing Srimati Radharani. O you who are worshipped by all the young girls of Gokula, all glories unto you, all glories unto you. So that is the author of this bhajan is saying all glories to Srimati Radharani, because without the blessings of Srimati Radharani, there is no Madhava, there is no Krishna, there is no Damodar. You dress yourself in such a way to increase Lord Damodar's love and attachment for you. O Queen of Vrindavan, which is the pleasure grove of Lord Hari, O new moon that has arisen from the ocean of King Brishabhanu, O friend of Lalita, O you who make Vishaka loyal to you due to your wonderful qualities of friendliness, kindness, and faithfulness to Krishna. O you who are filled with compassion, O you whose divine characteristics are described by the great sages Sanaka and Sanatana. Who is Sanaka and who is Sanatana? Huh? I thought we said we didn't want to hear Hari earlier. Who is Sanaka and Sanatana? Girls, ladies, Matajis, elderly. Who is Sanaka and Sanatana? The four Kumars, two of the four Kumars. Right? That is what you said? Oh, you said four Kumars? Thank you very much. Put your hands together for Trisha. Two of the four Kumars And who are the four Kumaras? Except Hari and Sachi and Maya. I put my disclaimer before they go. Who are the four Kumaras? Boys, gentlemen, elderly gentlemen. We got so much of an elderly gentleman here, but still, just in case somebody consider themselves elderly. Who are the four Kumaras? No one knows. You want to try? Who are the four Kumaras? Anybody? Anybody wants to try? Haribol. No, I'm saying who are the four Kumaras? How you define them? They say, who is Hari Kirtan, the son of Prabhupada Devadas? The four sons of Brahma. Not just four sons of Brahma, but the force. Brahma is the first created being in the material world. Brahma is he's supposed to progenate the material world. He's supposed to create living entities. So who he create first? The four Kumaras. That was his intention. He didn't intend to create four Kumaras. Four Kumaras create themselves pretty much. He intended. Hari is saying something. What do you say?
Ironically, the oldest but youngest people in the universe.
They are the oldest, second to Brahma. Brahma is probably the oldest, but they are the oldest children of Brahma. They are our great grandfathers. If you want thinking like that, they are the greatest of great grandfathers, but even though they never got married and bring forth, but they were created, they were born out of Brahma's quest for creating the material universe. So he created these four boys and said, now you go and start, assist me in creating. And they said, who, me? Who you talk to? We want to be brahmacharis. No, we're not going to get into all this material entanglement of children and creation and all these things. We want to remain brahmacharis. And there was no way Brahma could have twisted them or turned them. They were like solid tree trunks already, even though they just took birth. So Brahma said, hey, well, if that is what you want, I'll curse you. And what was the curse? Who knows what was the curse? You remain small boys, Kumaras. Kumar. Kumar? You know Kumar? Like, 4 or 5 years old. So they never look above 5 years. They never grow and look older. They always look Kumar, 5 years. Like Krishna is Kumar. Little boys. So they are the. So you whose characteristics are described by the great sages Sanaka and Sanatana, O Radha, please be merciful to me. So on this auspicious day of the beginning of the month of Damodar, we like to pray also for the blessings of Srimati Radharani, that only by her blessings that we'll be able to ever enter into the realm of Lord Damodara's blessings and mercy. So, Hari Kirtan will do Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate for us. And after this, at least I come up with 2 bhajans that you can do within this time. So after this, you all come up with which other bhajan or 2 you might want to do before we go for Aarti. So the bhajan is up there on the projector screen, so we can all participate in chorusing at least.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
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 Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite.
Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite.
Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite.
Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite.
Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
Damodara Rati Vardhana Veshe Hari Nishkuta Vrindave Pineshe.
Damodara Rati Vardhana Veshe Hari Nishkuta Vrinda Vipineshe.
Damodara Rati Vardhana Veshe Hari Nishkuta Vrindave Pineshe.
Damodara Rati Vardhana Veshe Hari Nishkuta Vrinda Vipineshe.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
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 Vrishabhanu Dadhe Navashashile Ke Lalita Saki Guna Ramita Vishakhe.
Vrishabhanu Dhare Navashashileke Halita Saki Gunaramita Vishake.
Vrishabhanu Dadhe Navashashile Ke Lalita Saki Guna Ramita Vishakhe.
Vrishabhanu Dhare Navashashileke Lalita Saki Gunaramita Vishake.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
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 Karunam Kurumai Karuna Bharite Sanaka Sanatana Varnita Charite.
Karunam Kurumai Karuna Bharite Sanaka Sanatana Varita Charite.
Karunam Kurumai Karuna Bharite Sanaka Sanatana Varnita Charite.
Karunam Kurumai Karuna Bharite Sanaka Sanatana Varnina charite
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Jai
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Jai
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava
Gokula Tarune Mandala Mahite
Gokula Tarune Mandala Mahite
Gokula Tarune Mandala Mahite
Gokula Tarune Mandala Mahite
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Jaite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Jaite Jaya Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Jaya Radha Madhav Jaya Ashta Sakhi Jaya Radha Madhav Ashta Sakhi Jaya Radha Madhav Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Shri Radhe
Jaya Radha Ramurara Radha Ramurara Shri Radhe
Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Shri Radhe
Jaya Radha Ramurara Radha Ramurara Shri Radhe
Jaya Vrindavan Dham Vrindavan Dham Vrindavan Dham Jaya Vrindavan Dham
Jaya Vrindavana Ram Vrindavana Ram Vrindavana Ram Jaya Vrindavana
Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Shila Prabhupada
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dhaite
Gokula Tarune Mandala Mahite
Gokula Tarune Mandala Mahite
Shri Radhe Shyam Ki
Jai.
Jai Shri Lalita Vishaka Ki
Ki Jai.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna. So there's a Damodar Astikam that we will normally sing while we offer wick to Lord Damodar every Damodar month or month of Kartik. So Har Kirtan is just suggesting that most of the time, year after year, we just sing the bhajan, everybody come and offer the wick to Lord Damodar, 4 times to the feet, 4 circle around the feet, 2 circle around the waist, 3 circle around the head, and then 7 circle around the entire body of Lord Damodar. And how many persons focus on the bhajan or the translations of the Astakam, we don't know. So Har Kirtan is suggesting that we go through the translation for the Damodar Astika Bhajan and have a little discussion on highlighting some of the key or main pastimes of Lord Damodar. So Mayapur, Harikirtan, Sachisuta, and myself, any one of us can join in explaining or giving some highlights of any one of the pastimes. Haribo.
Hare Krishna. So maybe we can all read the first translation together. It's up on the screen. Together, please, everybody, loudly. To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokula, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter, and then stealing that butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. So everybody knows the pastime of Hare Krishna. So everybody knows the pastime of Sri Yashoda Damodar. There's a beautiful picture of the Lord being bound by ropes by Mother Yashoda. And these two first verses give us a good idea of the pastime. The first verse here describes how the Supreme Lord, who is Satchit Ananda, and it's important that it mentions that he is Satchit Ananda, he's full of bliss, knowledge, and he's eternal, that Supreme Personality of Godhead was stealing butter that was kept hanging from a swing. Just imagine that the owner of the entire universe has to steal butter. Of course, the butter, everything belongs to him. And I guess that is what makes the pastime so sweet. That, the Lord is reciprocating with the love of Mother Yashoda. Because Mother Yashoda would actually, she wouldn't make the butter for anybody else. It's not like she makes the butter for, somebody else to come and enjoy it. No, she makes it for Krishna to enjoy. And while she's churning the butter, she's singing so many songs about Krishna, singing about Krishna's pastimes, what he did today. And she would remember all of these pastimes while churning the butter. So that is one very important point, that when we're doing service for the Lord, like for instance, I remember when Amritna Mataji was here, the girls might remember, only Sunday is here, but I guess who was around when Amritna Mataji gave that example. She gave the example that when we're making garlands for the Lord, every single flower, while putting every single flower, we should think about decorating Krishna with every single flower that we stick on the needle and put on the thread. So like that, while we're sweeping the temple room, or we're cooking, or we're washing the pots, while we're cooking, we're thinking that, we're assisting Srimati Radharani. Like this. So Mother Yashoda, when she would do her service for Krishna, she would constantly think about him and sing about his glories. But then, when he stole the butter, and he was, why would she run after him? Because he shared it with the monkeys, and they just caused a whole bunch of mess. So she ran him about the courtyard, but just imagine that Supreme Lord was caught by Mother Yashoda. In Ishopanishad, it's described that the Lord is faster than the fastest person or the fastest thing in the universe. But yet still, his mother could catch him. So read the next verse. Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, everybody together loudly. Here we get the answer about why Lord Damodar was bound. You might wonder that Supreme Personality of Godhead who has no beginning, no middle. Bring it back to number 2, please. Yeah. So that Supreme Personality of Godhead who is unlimited. He has no beginning, no middle, and no end. He is the source of creation. He resides within every single atom. Like, I keep saying this, but like, it's hard to imagine. Or it's not hard to imagine. It's just beyond our imagination that the Lord is present in every single atom. We can't count how many atoms are there, can we? No, we can't.
When he is described as being omniscient, omnipotent, he is here, there, everywhere. That is the inconceivable attribute or nature of the Lord. And if we describe something as being inconceivable, then who are we to try to conceive him? Or how can we conceive him in our little, small, tiny brain?
So yes, it's hard for our tiny little infinitesimal, small little. Just imagine, like they give the example of, there's a big universe. In that big universe, there are many Milky Ways. Within this Milky Way, there's a certain solar system. And within this solar system, there's the big sun and a small little teeny Earth, which is smaller than Jupiter, they say. Right? And on that small teeny little Earth, we're not even on the biggest continent in the, on Earth. We're on one of the smaller ones. Right? Brazil is a bigger country than us. We're a smaller country. Right? And within that small country, Guyana is such a big country, and just a little part of Guyana is the coastal plain. And just a little part of the coastal plain is Georgetown. And a little village in Georgetown is Cummings Lodge. And within Cummings Lodge, there's a certain boy named Hari Kirtan Rasadas, thinking about the Supreme Personality of Godhead who created many universes. How can I understand? How can we understand? But that Supreme Personality of Godhead is bound with ropes. How? How? It's there. With his mother's pure love. And there's a verse, actually, Mother Kunti describes, out of all the pastimes, right, she chose this pastime while she was glorifying Krishna. And I find it quite interesting that she chose this pastime out of all the pastimes. She chose this specific pastime to glorify the Lord. She says, Gopya dade tvai kritagasi dama tavad yate dashashru kalilanjana sambhramaksham vaktram niniya bhayam bhavanaya stitasya samam vimohayati bir apiyad biveti. She says, my dear Krishna, Yashoda took up a rope to bind you when you committed an offense, and your perturbed eyes overflooded with tears, which washed the mascara from your eyes. You just imagine, right? When people are in distress and they wear mascara, and like the mascara just smears up all over their face. It's not a very dignified position, right? To be seen with mascara smeared about your face with tears in your eyes. And when people wipe their tears, the water is all over their face. You can just imagine the scene, right? So it washed the mascara from your eyes. And you were afraid. Krishna was afraid. Though, what? You were feared by fear personified. Fear personified, if fear, like all the fear in the world, was personified in a single person, that person would be afraid of Krishna. Just imagine. But Krishna was afraid. So she says, this sight is very bewildering, to me. It is bewildering for us. But in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, generally, the Lord is worshipped by devotees in a reverential attitude. We bow down to the Lord. You're the greatest of all. You're the most powerful, all of this. But, the Lord is meticulously pleased. The Lord is meticulously pleased when the devotee, out of pure affection and love, consider the Lord to be less important than himself. Right? Thinking, that the Lord belongs to me. And then later on he says, to describe this picture that is here of Mother Yashoda tying baby Krishna, he says in one line, where is it? When Lord Krishna was present in this material world to manifest his eternal pastimes of of the transcendental realm of Golok Vrindavan as an attraction for the people in general. So these pastimes are an attraction for us. They're like the screensavers to the spiritual world, right? We get a preview. And this is the line. He displayed a unique picture of subordination to his foster mother, Yashoda. So he displayed a unique picture of subordination to his foster mother, Yashoda. So we continue the next verse. Or Maya and Sachi, anything to add? So next verse, one of you has to add something, please. By such childhood pastimes as this, please everybody loudly, start back please. By
Hare Krishna. So this verse of the Ashtakam is also very significant because you can see here that all these wonderful pastimes that Lord Damodar is performing, that baby Krishna is performing in Vrindavan. You know, Krishna, the very name Krishna means all attractive. And we can see how Krishna is all attractive, that through these pastimes, he captivates all the residents of Vrindavan. He, attracts everyone's attention. And it is also mentioned here that how can we conquer Krishna? Hari Kirtan was saying just now, from the first verse, and Prabhu was mentioning also, how Krishna is inconceivable. So there may appear little contradiction here. If he's inconceivable, if he's so great, but then here it is mentioned, the answer is given, how can Krishna be conquered? He can be conquered by devotees, by the service attitude, by the love for him, by his devotees. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has mentioned that let us not try to see Krishna, but let us try to act or serve in a way that Krishna will recognize us. Our devotion, our service attitude, our practices, that is what our qualities, that is what will attract Krishna.
And I just remembered something I read recently in Bhagavatam that kind of gives an idea of what kind of access we have to Krishna. Through whom? Srila Prabhupada and the Sankirtan movement of Sri Gaurachandra, Sri Paramakaranitai Gaurachandra. Through Lord Chaitanya, we have such access, we have this access to Krishna, that without honor reverence, we can love the Lord unlimitedly, like the residents of Gokula. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to give us access. Like there's this bhajan written by, I think, Narottam Das Thakur, Yadi Gaur na hoito, tabe ki hoito, kemane dharitamde, Radhar Mahima, Prema Rasashima, Jagate Janatake. How would we have known the limit of Srimati Radharani's love for Krishna if it wasn't for Lord Chaitanya? And through Lord Chaitanya, we have access like this. In the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, when the four Kumaras, who we were speaking about earlier, when they curse Jaya and Vijay, and the Lord comes there, and he accepts the blame because he's their master, he describes to the four Kumaras how dear the Brahmanas and his devotees, the Vaishnavas, are to him. How dear the Vaishnavas are to Krishna. Hear these. This is the Lord's words exactly. Anyone in the entire world, even down to the Chandala, who lives by cooking and eating the flesh of the dog, is immediately purified if he takes bath in hearing, through the ear, the glorification of my name, fame, etc. Right? So anybody, even the lowest person, who we might consider the lowest, can become purified by hearing about the Lord. Now you have realized me without doubt. Therefore, I will not hesitate to lop off my own arm if its conduct is found hostile to you. The Lord says, so Srila Prabhupada concludes the purport by saying, the Lord assures herein that He is ready to give protection to His devotee even if there is need to cut off part of His own body. And He says, because I am the servitor of my devotee, this is the reason. Because I am the servitor. Lord is saying, because I am the servitor of my devotees, my lotus feet have become so sacred that they can wipe away all sins. And I have acquired such a disposition that the goddess of fortune does not leave me, even though I have no attachment for her, and others praise her beauty and observe sacred vows to secure from her even a slight favor. So although the Lord is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, His humility and His love for His devotees is shown here. That He considers that His feet has become powerful enough to cure all sin, and that the goddess of fortune is attracted to Him. Why? Because He is a devotee of His devotees. He is the devotee of His devotees. And Srila Prabhupada says, He is therefore famous as Bhakta Vatsala. It's amazing how what kind of access we have to Krishna. It's not that we want the Lord to cut off part of His body. It's just a way of saying how dear the devotees is to the Lord. Next.
One of the points here to note also is that the devotees is not in ignorance. It is, Krishna is saying that the devotee who is in knowledge of His supreme majesty and opulence. So those are no ordinary devotee who will come to that level, or no ignorant person will just come to the level of having that loving reciprocation of the Lord. So together, again. So they are this vision of Bala Gopala. You can read about Bala Gopala, this Bala Gopala deity of Vrindavan that is ever, that it can manifest and be ever fresh within my heart. But then there is no comparison also from this fourth stanza of the Astakam. There is no comparison that even impersonal liberation cannot be anyway compared to just one vision of Bala Gopala and Vrindavan. Time doesn't permit us, but maybe next week we can discuss a little bit more of what is this vision, what this vision means of the Lord.
And so the next verse is an even more beautiful meditation we can all read together. Well,
I offer my obeisances unto you, O Damodar, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me. by showering your glance of mercy upon me. Deliver this ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes. So, immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows. And that should ring a bell in all of us ears and deep down to our hearts and our conscience, that this material world is an ocean of worldly sorrows. Everything finally will become something that we sorry doing. When we get higher knowledge of understand how sinful or inferior are the things that we are trying to do presently, that is called child play, then we will realize that it was all compared to worldly sorrows. Nothing can really, in the line of have a vision of the Lord or receiving the mercy of the Lord, cannot compare to all these worldly sorrows. Next. Just as the two sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nalakovara, was delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinding mortar. In the same way, please give to me your own prema bhakti. I only long for this, and I have no desire for any. And finally, before the conch shell, obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent robes which binds your belly. I offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your worship. So his pastime is unlimited, and we need the blessings of his beloved Srimati Radharani, and we should always offer obeisances. So obeisances to everything in relation to the Lord. Shri Shri Radha Damodara Ki, Shri Shri Damodara Ki, Damodara Mas Ki, Damodara Vrat Ki, Kartik Mas Ki, Shri Shri Radha Damodara Ki, Janitai Gauda Preman, Hari Hari, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So let us meditate on Lord Damodar. Yashoda Damodar is there in a big form. Maybe you can change the backdrop, Sachi Sutta Hari Kirtan Mayapur, so that we can stand out, the picture can stand out a little bit more. Otherwise, you'll be seeing Yashoda Damodar on the altar, and later on, after the Artik, we all get an opportunity to offer a week to Lord Damodar as the Damodar Astakam will be sung. Srila Prabhupada Ki, Shri Shri Paramakana Nitai Gaura Chan Ki, Conchal, 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 Hari Hari Bol, Poo. Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra Jaya, Paramakaruna Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra, Paramakaruna Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra Jaya. Jai Shri Shri Nitai Gaura Chandra Ki. Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra Jaya Nitai Gaura Nitai Gaura Chandra Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra.
Nitai Gaura Chandra Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Niveshisha Sunyavadi Pastatya Dishatadini.
Vishesha Shanyavadi Paschatya Dishatadini.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita. Come closer, come closer. Closer, closer, closer.
Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jaya Parama Karuna Jaya Nitai Gora Chandra Jaya Parama Karuna Jaya Nitai Gora Chandra
Jaya Parama Karuna Jaya
Jaya Parama Karuna Jaya Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe
Jaya Radha Ramodara Radha Ramodara Radhe
Jaya Damodara Jaya Damodara Damodara Jaya Damodara
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. So those of you who can see the screen, you can have one eye on this side and one eye on the Lord. So how beautiful the Lord is looking this morning. I'm sure you don't want to take your eyes off them. But that we'll do one bhajan, which describe tons and tons of pastimes of Krishna. All the different names, Nashinga, Vamana, Madhusudana, all these different names describe different pastimes of Krishna. Mukunda, Yadava, Murari, Rama, Krishna, Hayagriva. All these are different pastimes of Krishna. Makana, Taskara, Gopijana, Vastrahari. All these Braji Rarakara, Gopa Vrindapala. All these are different names. Chita Hari Bhamsi Dhari. So I don't know what Hari Kirtan is doing, but we can start. Bhivavadi Shishaloka Pravisha Nirachari Uttajeva
Vivavare Shesha Aloka Pravisha Nidrachari Utto Jiva
Bhivavadi Shishaloka Pravisha Nidrachari Uttajeva
Vivavare Shesha Aloka
Oh
Pravisha
Jiva, arise.
Nidrachari Utto Jiva
Bolo Hari Hari Mukunda Murari Rama Krishna Hayageva
Hare Hare Mukunda Murare Rama Krishna Hayagreva.
Next.
Nrsimha Vamana Shri Madhusudhana Brajendra Nandana Shama
Narasimha Vamana Shri Madhusudhana Brajendra Nandana Shama
Putana Gatana Kaitava Shatana Jaya Dasharati Rama
Putana Gathana Kaitava Sasana
Jaya Dasarati Rama
Yashoda Dulala Govinda Gopala Vrindavana Purandara
Yashoda Dulala Govinda Gopala Vrindavana Puradara
Gopi Priyajana Radhikaramana Bhuvana Sundara Bhara
Gopi Priya Jana Radhikara Rama Bhuvana Sundara Ravana Taskara Makanda Taskara Gopi Jana Vastahari
Avanantakara Makanataskara Gopi Jana Vastrahari
Brajinjarakala Gopala Vrinpala Chita Hari Bamsidari
Brajirakala Gopavindapala
Chita Hari Vamshidari Yashodanandana Vandana Shri Nandanandana Braja Janamaya Hari
Yoginda Vandana Shri Nandanandana Braja Jana Bayahari
Navina Nirada Rupa Manohara Mohana Bamsi Bihari
Navina Nirara Rupa Manohara Mohana Vamshi Bihari
Yashodanandana Kamsanishudhana Vikunjara Savilasi
Kamsanishudhana Nikunjara Savilashi
Kadamba Kanana Rasaparayana Vrinda Vipina Nivasi
Karamba Kanana Rasaparayana Vrinda Vipina Nivasi Ananda Vardhana Premani Ketana Pula Sharaja Kama
Ananda Vardhana Premani Kirtana Pula Sarajuga Kama
Gopan Gana Gana Chita Vinorana Samasta Guna Gana Dama
Gopagana Gana Chita Venodana Samsaguna Gana Dama Yamuna Devana Kele Parayana Manasa Chandra Chakora
Yamuna Jivana Kele Parayana Manasa Chandra Chakora
Namasundarasa Gao Krishna Jasa Rakuvachana Manamora
Nama Shurarasa Gao Krishna Jasa Rakuvachana Manamora
Vivavadeshe Shaluka Pravisha Nidrachare Uta Jiva Vivava
Aloka Pravisha Nidra Chariyoto Jiva
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Oh, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Oh, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Oh, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Haraya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Hari Haraya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Sita Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Sita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita Shri Rup Shri Sanatan Bhatta Raguna Shri Rup Shri Sanatan Bhatta Raguna Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasa Raguna Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasa Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasa Raguna Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Krishavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Krishavaya Namaha Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Padvakacharya Astotasta Sri Samadhi Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Padvakacharya Astotasta Sri Samadhi Divine Grace Srila Bhakta Sananta Goswami Maharaj Ki Anant Kodi Vaishnavinda Ki Iskan Fangna Chal Shri Prabhupada Ki Nama Chal Shaidas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Sikho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhaktavinda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Gita Govardhan Ki Jai Vrindavan Mathuram Ki Jai Bharat Meranga Ki Jai Samaveda Bhaktavinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Damodara Ki Shri Damodara Mas Ki Jai Gaura Premanandi. All glory is to the Son of the Devotees. All glory is to the Son of the Devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga.
Namaste Narasingaya. Praladaladaine. Hiranyakashe Purvakshaha. Shilatankanakaraire. Ito Narsimho Parato Narsimho. Yato Yato Yamitato Narsimho. Bahe Narsimho, Hir Bahe Narsimho. Narashingamarim Sharana Praparim. Tavakar Kamala Vare Nakam Abhuta Shinga Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavarita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Keshavarita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Jaya Narsinghadev 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 Jaya Narsinghadev
Jaya Narsinghadev 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 Jaya Nasimhadev
Jaya Prahalad Maharaj Jaya Prahalad Maharaj Prahalad Maharaj Jaya Prahalad Maharaj
Jai Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
Narsingh Bhagavan ki jai Prahlad Maharaj ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki. Their Lordship Shri Srinitai Gaurachandra ki. Hare Krishna. So, just before we make our offerings to Lord Damodar, we would like to make announcements now, so that when you finish, make your offerings. If you wish, you can go down and start to take bhojan, prasadam. Of course, those who wish, of course, to be throughout the session. Today we will not read the translation again. We already went through the translation. So we'll just sing through the Damodar Astakam, and hopefully a few Mahamantra at the end, and by then everybody should offer their week. So the procedure is Mataji's girls on that side, boys and Prabhus on this side. Like 4 or 5 persons can come up at a time. Don't crowd it up too much. Maybe 3 or 4 persons can light a wick and they can offer at the same time. And the procedure is, Baby Krishna is in the center of the altar there. Mother Yashoda trying to bind Baby Krishna, tie Baby Krishna to the wooden grinding mortar. So you'll offer, you can acknowledge Prabhupada first, and then you go directly to Baby Krishna. You offer 4 circles like this with your lamp, your ghee wick, to around Krishna's feet. 2 circles to the waist, 3 circles around the head, and then 7 circles around the entire body of Krishna. And then you can offer to Mother Yashoda, Nitai Gaurachandra, and the different pictures a few times like that. And then you offer to Srila Prabhupada and the assembly of devotees, and then you place your wick directly of the rice here. So that's the procedure to make your offering to Lord Damodar. You can get a Baby Krishna Damodar Leela picture in the gift shop, and you can set up your own little offering once a day in your home. Otherwise, every morning at 6:30 and every evening at 7 for the next month, you can come here. Or even if you cannot come within those times, if you come during the day when the curtain is open, and Shankarani Prabhu will be here, so he will have a little setup there. You can come silently offer your obeisances. As long as the curtain open, you light your wick, you make your offering, and you place your offering in the plate there after. Of course, don't leave it anywhere to burn down the house. But, you do it nicely. No kids, of course, wouldn't be allowed to come alone and make their offering. They will have to come with parents. So that is the highlight of the month of Damodar. Hari Kirtan circulate. Where is Hari Kirtan? Hari Kirtan circulate something. You want to bring that up on the projector here? Hari Kirtan, maybe afterward, after the bhajan. So Hari Kirtan circulate a little highlight. If they don't have you on the temple WhatsApp group, so before you leave, Saji Sudha Prabhu gave a sheet. You can circulate it around 2 sheets, one for Mataji, one for Prabhu's. So everyone can give their WhatsApp number, so that whatever temple programs and activities, whatever we are broadcasting, you can also receive those on your WhatsApp, so that you can know what activities. So during this month, there are many, many activities, many auspicious days, include huge Diwali motorcade on the roadside, and grand prasadam distribution and prasadam sales here at the temple. So for example, I'm envisioning the next 2 Saturdays on the roadside, because Diwali happens to be Sunday this time. So it means that the motorcade will be on the roadside Saturday evening, and I'm expecting 50,000-60,000 people will be lining out on the roadside there, so that we can at least give 20,000 out of those 60,000, and that if we give one to each individual, a little piece of Krishna Prasadam that we call milk fudge, 10,000 pamphlets, Diwali message from a Krishna conscious angle or Vaishnava point of view, knowing that This Damodar Leela took place on Diwali, Deepavali Day. 2,000 copies of Srila Prabhupada booklets, small booklets, will be given out on the roadside, and we'll inundate all those persons on the roadside with 6 hours non-stop kirtan. That when kirtan start on the roadside, it should be so loud that the people way back in Sophia can hear, and the guys out in the sea and the fishing boat, they can hear kirtan. So you cover the whole, going through Campbell Avenue, Vincentian Road. The people who are in all the hospitals and wherever they may be, they can hear kirtan. They should hear kirtan. Georgetown Hospital, Mercy Hospital, Woodlands Hospital, they should hear kirtan. Even the people who are, if anybody stay in the U.S. Embassy and all those places, they should hear kirtan on that night. So then coming up all the way, all the village going up to LBI, generally we go till up to Mandripose and turn and come back on the embankment road here. Let's see what will happen this time. But that is the idea for giving you an idea. Then Govardhan Puja, Srila Prabhupada disappearance, Radhakund, appearance of Radhakund. Many auspicious days would normally happen or fall within this month of Kartik. So there will be many celebrations, many huge opportunity to engage in more and more ecstatic devotional practice, devotional service. Anything else? So, Har Kirtan advertising. All for evening during the month of Kartik, Saturday evening Maha session of Kirtan. Of course, the second Saturday will be on the road, but other than that, the rest will be in-house, hopefully. If you do not come to any roadside Kirtan. So, we like to ask Pratisha to highlight the kids' programs and what time she needs the kids to be here on Sunday morning. So you can tell us what you are doing.
So Hare Krishna everyone. So this week, for the first time, we're starting a Kids Sunday School. So it's starting from 10:45 a.m. and it'll last till 11:55 a.m. just in time for everyone to come down and join us for Aarti. Right? So if you have a neighbor, a friend, any children you know, a cousin or anything, Prabhu saying if you have a grand, you can bring them with you every Sunday. And so he's saying within 5 to 12 years. But even if they're a little older, that's fine as well. They're always welcome. We have a few volunteers. I'll highlight a little about that a little later and let you know. But for now, I'll encourage every one of you to bring that little one and let's make them happy in Krishna consciousness. Thank you.
So put your hands together for all the children and the teachers for today's session. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hari Bol. So that's it. Ready? So as you know that our Sunday Love Feasts have been split in many different aspects, and one of it is of course observing the first day of Kartik. Secondly, we are doing this Sunday program on behalf of our Mataji, the Dharmpatni of Chris Prabhu, who departed last Sunday as we would have announced. So tomorrow is the funeral. Today's Sunday Love Feast is done as an offering unto her and the family for their spiritual well-being and for her safe journey to the supreme abode of the Lord, or her continuous engagement in the Lord's service. So tomorrow morning we'll gather at their residence in Montrose at 10 a.m. for the funeral rites. Cremation will be at 2 p.m. at Good Hope. Tonight will be final night of wake Kirtan and Gita. So those of you who probably cannot join us tomorrow, you can join us this evening for Wake and Kirtan, Bhajans and Gita. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So we'll all now go for offerings to Lord Damodar. The bhajan will be up on the screen and you can follow. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Namameshwaram Sachid Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Namameshwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Yashoda Biyoduka Ladhavamanam Paramishtamatyantato Drutagopya Paramishtama Namameshwaram Sachid Anandarupam Rasatkundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yashoda Biyoduka Ladhavamanam Paramishtamatyantato Drutagopya
Yashoda Viyoluka
Rudanta Moho Netra Yugma Mridantam Karamo Jayogmena Satanka Netra
Rudanta moho nitra yugma mrijanta karamboja yogina satanganitra
Moho Shwasha Kampa Trirekanka Kanta Stita Griva Damodaram Bhakti Bhadam
mohoshwashakam patri rekankakanta sthitai graivam damodaram bhakti bharam
Namameshwaram Sa Chidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Namameshwaram Sa Iti Trikshalilabhir Ananda Kunde Sagoshanima Akyapayantam Iti Trikshalilabhir
Majantam Akyapayantam
Tadiyashitadneshu bhakti-jitatam Puna prematastam sata vritivande
Tadishitageshu Bhaktajitatvam Una prematastam shata vritivande
Namami sharam sa chidananda rupam Lasakundara gokule vrajamanam
Namami Sharam Sati Ananda Rupa Rasatsunaram
gokule
Rajaman
Varam deva moksham namukshavadим va Natanya veneham vare sadapiha
Nachanyam Vreneham Varecharapiha
idam teva purnata gopala balam sada me manashavi rashtam kim manye
Idam te vapurnata Gopala bhala Sada me manasya rastam ke manye
Namami sharam sa chidananda rupam Lasatundalam gokule vrajamanam
Namami Sharam Sati Ananda Rupa Lasatundara Gokule Prajamana
idham te mukam bhojam atyantanile vritam kundha lae snigdha rakta icha gopya
Idam te mukam mojam Achantanile Vritam kuntale snigna Raktasya gopya
Mushumbitam bimbaratadadame Mainashavirashtam malam lakshalabhay
Mohoshumbitam bimba raktadarame Manasya virastam alam lakshalabhe
Namami sharam satinanandarupam Lasatundalam gokule vrajamanam
Namami Sharam Sati Ananda Rupa Rasasundaram Gokule Rajamana
Namami sharam satin anandarupam Lasatundaram gokule vrajamanam
Namami Sharam Sati Ananda Rupa Rasasundaram Gokule Rajamana
Namo Deva Damodar Ananta Vishnu Prasiddha प्रबोधोका जालाब्धिमानम्
Namo Deva Damodar Ananta Vishnu Prasidha Prabhu Dukha Jalavnima
दामोदर राधे 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 नमो देव दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसिद्ध प्रभु धूक जलभिमागम
Namo Deva Damodar Ananta Vishnu Prasidha Prabhu Dukha Jalavnimagna
कृपा दृष्टि वृषातीनं मतानो गृहनिशमामज्ञम् एतक्षिदृशा
Kripa Drishti Vrishyanti Dinamatano Grihanishamamagya Iriyakshidrisha
नमामि सदांसा चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्सुन्दरं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
Namami Charam Sati Anandarupam Lasatsundaram Gokule Vrajamana
कुबेरात्मजो भज मुचैव याध्वा स्वयमुचितो भक्ति बाजो कृतो च
Kuveramajyo Hara Murtyaiva Yadva Tvaya Muchita Bhakti Bhaja Krita Ja
तात प्रेम भक्ति स्वकमे प्रयाच नामोक्ष ग्राहो नेस्ते दामोदरे
Ata Prema Bhaktim Swa Kame Prayacha Namokshigraho Misti Damodareha
नमामि शरांसा चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्सुन्दरं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
Namami Charam Sati Anandarupam Lasatsundaram Gokule Vrajamana
नमस्ते सुधामे स्फुरादीप्तिदामे तदियोदरायत विश्वासदामे
Namaste Studane Radhiptirane Tvarhiyadharayata Vishwasharane
नमस्ते सुधामे स्फुरादीप्तिदामे तदियोदरायत विश्वासदामे
Namaste Studane Radhiptirane Tvarhiyadharayata Vishwasharane
राधे राधे Namaste Sudhamne Puradiptidamne Tadiodarayata Vishwasyadane
Namaste Sudhamne Puradiptidamne Tvadhiyodarayata Vishwasadamne
Namo Radhikaya Tadiyapiyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devayatobham
Namo Radhikaya Pradiyapaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tobhya
Namame Sharasa Chirananda Rupam Lasatunara Gokule Vrajamanam
Namami Sharam Sate Ananda Rupa Vasatundaram Gokule Vrajamana
Namame Sharasa Ananda Rupam Lasatunara Gokule Vrajamanam
Namami Sharam Ananda Rupa Rasatundaram Gokule Vrajamana
Namo Radhikaya Tadiyapiyaya
Namo Radhikaya Pariyapriyaya
Namo Radhikaya Tadiyapiyaya
Namo Radhikaya Pariyapriyaya
Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tobham
Namo Nantalila Devaya Tobhya
Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tobham
Namo Nantalila Tobhya
Namo Radhikaya Tadiyapiyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tobham
Namo Nantalila Priyaya Namo Nantalila Devaya Tobhya
Namame Sharanta Chidananda Rupam Lasatunara Gokule Vrajamanam Jaya Yashoda Damodara Yashoda Damodara Yashoda Damodara Yashoda Damodara
Yashodhara Morara Yashodhara Morara Yashodhara Morara Yashodhara Morara
Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Shri Radhe
Jaya Radha Ramorara Radha Ramorara Radha Ramorara Shri Radhe
Shri Shri Yashoda Damodar Ki Shri Shri Radha Damodar Ki Shri Shri Paramakramani Thai Gaura Chandra Bhagwan Ki Thai Gaura Premanande
Hare Krishna. So thank you everyone. You can please honor Prasad before you go. Jai. Haribol.